Good afternoon. This is my partner, Tyler Tran.
And Richard Salk?
Am I your partner?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm his partner as well. At any rate, we're Equity Management and Insurance Services. Let me tell you quickly how we met. We met about 24 years ago after closing on two different types of businesses that we had, and we went to work for a big insurance company. We were agents. We were captive agents. Since then, we've been on our own for about 22 years. It gives us a better way to service people, gives the clients more options. We don't have to represent a company. We represent all the companies that transact business in the state of California.
And most importantly,
Yeah,
we're representing our client instead of representing a large company.
that's right. If you're an agent, you represent the company. If you're a broker, as we are, you represent the client. So we're not limited to what options we can show you or research for you. And by the way, what we do, our specialty is seniors and or people who expect to be seniors. And we specialize in accumulation of assets, preservation of assets, and distribution of assets. What you say?
Yes.
Well, I knew he would agree. And we've actually rehearsed this. But one of the things that's really important in planning, and that's basically what we do, we deal with the financial divisions of insurance companies, is that you are actually diversification. A lot of people tell you they're diverse and they're in the stock market. Being diversified is not being in the stock market. You're in the stock market. Being diversified is maybe owning property, maybe owning annuities, maybe being in the stock market, maybe in bonds. These are all different things that you have. If you're in one group only, you don't have plan B if something goes wrong. You only have the plan that you're in. Go back and think about 2007, 2008. What happened then, Tyler?
During then, if you thought you were diversified in the stock market, you're still in the stock market. So when the stock market crashed, you've lost a lot of money. You weren't diversified in terms of being really diversified. Like Richard said, being in different things like real estate, stock market, annuities, those are different asset class that you can be diversified in, not just being diversified as in mutual funds, stocks, or bonds. That's not really diversification.
So our basic train of thought is if you want to be in the stock market, which we are,
Yes?
if you want to own annuities, which we
are.
do,
Yes?
we've owned property, yes we have, that's diversification. The thing we like about the stock market is that you can make a lot of money quickly, but you can lose a lot of money quickly. The thing we like about annuities, we call that our safe money. But regardless of what the product is, if it gets you where you want to go and does the job, then that's a piece of the puzzle that you want on your playing board.
Yes. So it's not so much what the product is called, but what you're trying to accomplish and which investment vessel is going to do the best job for you, the most efficient job. So keep an open mind.
The most important thing I think that we do and bring to the table, if you're asking yourself why should I talk to these guys, is when we met, we've been together, as I said, over 20 years. Our company was based on a handshake. There's no written paperwork. He takes care of me, I take care of him, and plus on top of that, we're good friends. This is the kind of relationship that we're looking to create with our clients. We find that if we take care of our clients and do what we say we're going to do, they're going to give us referrals, and I'd say 80% of our business is through referrals. The more referrals we get, the less amount of time we have to spend prospecting, inviting people to big fancy dinners. And by the way, we don't do anything that's fancy, as you can tell. But it gives us more time to spend with our client and concentrate on what their needs are. So they are, as I said, more inclined to give us referrals. They're part of the family too. It costs you nothing to do business with us. We don't charge any fees. If you have an interest, it's our time as well as your time. We get together, we find out what your interests are, correct?
Correct.
And what else?
And we're just looking to build a great relationship, just like our relationship with you guys, and build it on trust, just like if you were our family. Treat you the same way as if you were our mom or dad or brothers and sisters.
Absolutely, and we can give you referrals and all of that. But as treating people like family, we see our clients. We pick up the phone all the time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Going back again, it costs you nothing. You have a particular interest, we get together with you. No business done, no nothing is signed, no money exchanged. Find out what you're trying to do, what your timeline is, and then we'll do research for you. Correct?
At no cost to you.
No
At
cost.
the end of the day, if the research fits what you're trying to accomplish, then we move forward with our game plan. If it doesn't, it's a handshake, smile, and hopefully the information was well received, where you can maybe give us a referral based on your experience with us.
Absolutely. And in closing, I'd like to say is that if we don't do business with you, as Tyler mentioned, sometimes we get referrals from people who said, I didn't do any business with Tyler and Richard, but you should call them. They're a wealth of knowledge. They'll run numbers for you. They'll find out what your options are. If we can come back with options that are more efficient than what you're currently doing, and you should already be doing something, then it's a win-win for all of us. So that's pretty much all I want to say for now. You'll look at our website, you'll have testimonials, and that's that. Have a great day.
And the last thing we want to say before we impart is that
Depart.
what?
Depart.
Depart.
We're funny that one.
Is keep an open mind. You know, we run across a lot of different people, and the problem is some of them start out with a very closed mind. And if you're going to be a closed-minded person, you're not going to learn, you're not going to be able to see new ideas.
No benefit.
No benefits. And so by just keeping an open mind, it costs you nothing. And once you gather the facts, at least you have the facts to make a decision based on the facts, rather than just an assumption. So I hope this helps to give you an idea on who we are and how we operate.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get across. And if you don't do business with you, that's not a big deal. We're big boys, we can take a no, but a no based on information presented. Not a no on, I'm a know-it-all, I know everything. Because there's a lot of changes happening. There always always are changes in our industry. And we find that even we speak with retired people who used to do the same thing that we do, and they're not aware of some of the new developments in the industry. So that's it. We're going back to Hawaii. Aloha.
See you then. Okay, so we got one.